Yeah. Yeah, the Bachelor franchise is so interesting. My husband and I love it. We love Matt's season. I know you're a fan, and you and your
Yeah.
fiance watch it. But there's something about exploiting vulnerability on this show that I think can almost lead to isolation and loneliness. And you kind of talk about in your book how people felt like they knew you and Lauren. So then you
Yeah.
guys were just, you received so much hate and criticism when you guys broke up.
Hmm.
I'm just curious about your thoughts on how we can think well about vulnerability um, and do it in a way that's not exploitive, if that's even possible on a reality show.
Well, I don't know if the contestants can do it. I mean, they're putting themselves out there and they're signing up for it. I think the difference is, how do we respond to these people who are on these shows? How
Yeah.
do we respond to people in life, maybe in general, right? Like, you don't have to be on a show to be criticized or to be pushed aside or judged or critiqued. I mean, I think it's all of us coming back together to realize that everybody has a story. Everybody's story is worth hearing, and everybody's story is full of some pain, confusion, disappointment, um, loss of relationships, loss of friendships, all of those things. And we have to come from that place. Like, we have to meet people where they're at. And so I don't know if it's as much about the contestants as it's more about our response.
Hmm.
And I think as all of us can control the lives that we're living, in the sense of how we respond to people.
Yeah.
And I think all of us need to just take a second and breathe and think about, like, am I helping or am I hurting in the way that I'm speaking about others, in the way that I'm hearing from others, in the way I'm understanding others, in the way that I watch this show and I think, hey, this is entertaining and I get it. Like, I made fun of Matt because he kisses with his eyes open. I think that's so weird. I love Matt. I think he's a great dude. Um,
I didn't
but
notice that, but now I'm going to notice every time.
you're going to notice it every time. You won't not. But the thought is, like, are we doing this to have fun and to lift these people up and to laugh with them, or are we doing this to bring them down? And the one thing I've been able to see, especially in the times that we're living in right now, is it feels like we're yelling at each other to bring each other down, to destroy each other, to make each other suffer, to make each other feel less than. And that is a never ending pursuit. Like, we'll never feel satisfied as long as we're trying to cause destruction.
Yeah.
And we have to change our mindset to start to allow people to be human again, allow people to start to make mistakes again, to learn, to grow, and for all of us to be there beside them saying, hey, like, there's grace given, there's forgiveness given, and we're all trying our best to make this whole world, make sense along the way.